dress up, but then again the hat could be for, you know, hiding the face when doing, you know, dastardly deeds.
If a witness says, did he have a hat on, and they go, yes, they put that photo out, just take your hat off. You've got a perfect disguise. So it's probably not a bad trick if you are a serial killer, which I'm not supporting.
But look, also the hat, you know, music's got a bit of vanity in it. No offence, Ross, but could be hiding the loss of hair, so I'm going to go musician.
That is the man who inspired such characters as Norman Bates from Psycho, Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, serial killer Ed Gein.
Oh, you know how to pick him.
Angie, what do you think this lady is, musician or serial killer?
Yeah, her eyes are really wide apart. I think that makes her... I'm going serial killer.
You're going serial killer?
Yep.
Because her eyes are wide apart. That is the angel of death, Janine James, the serial killer. Hamish, musician or serial killer?
He's got to be a serial killer. Sorry to make it a really quick segment, but that guy's probably got about 100 people. Yeah, look, he's a little bit concerned about the body he's just cut up, but he doesn't care. He'll do it again, no remorse. He might have even eaten them. He's clearly got no teeth. He's got no teeth. He's got no teeth.
Yeah, that's it. He hasn't eaten them yet. He's going, where are my teeth? I need to eat this new corpse.
Where did I put the barbecue sauce? I don't know. He's a serial killer. And if I had to wager a guess, probably the death toll, we're looking at around 30 plus.
That is legendary jazz trumpeter, musician Chet Baker.
So he says. Watch out.
Chet Baker famously battled an addiction to heroin throughout his life, an addiction that ultimately led to his downfall. After a drug deal went bad in the late 60s, Baker had his front teeth knocked out by the dealer. That's why he looks the way he does.
Sorry, Chet. The appearances can be misleading. Sorry about that.
Being toothless stopped him from playing the trumpet for 2 years, although it did leave him with the perfect look for playing the banjo. Oh, we've offended banjo players, haven't we?
We just lost all of a sudden the banjo players rise up.
I'm going to get you for what you said about the teeth, boy.
Now, on to Alan's team.
Okay.
Alan, is this a musician or a serial killer?
Well, I'm going to narrow it down even more. He's either a serial killer or a drummer. He looks like a drummer to me. I reckon he's either giving it a bit of this or giving it a bit of this. And I'm going to say he's giving it a bit of this, and I believe that gentleman is a serial killer.
That is the legendary drummer for such artists as Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash and Neil Diamond, musician Ron Tutt.
I know! How can I get it wrong? Imagine confusing a drummer and a murderer.
Eddie, how about we show you your photo right now?
Oh.
Is that a musician or a serial killer?
Freddie Mercury's dad. He's got kind of jazz muso lips. He's got like a, you know, like trombone player's lips. I reckon I'm going to go with a musician. He's a musician.
I can tell you that is the man who wrote and produced hits for such artists as Gene Vincent, Kiss and Nirvana, musician Kim Fowley.
I don't know that guy. He's actually a lot weirder than he looks.
Really?
Yeah. When Daddy Cool landed in LA for the first time in 1971 to take over America and get a record deal, the management had thought ahead and they thought, well, we'll do a few things. And they hired a film crew to meet us at the airport to sort of film us going around LA and playing at the Whiskey A Go Go, you know. And behind the film crew, you still had to come out into the tarmac at that time. So you go down the stairs and out into the tarmac. Film crew's in, we're going, wow, LA, Hollywood, you know. Guy comes across the tarmac in a wheelchair. Says, where's Daddy Cool, where's Daddy Cool? And he wheeled over to me and he went, I'm cured, Daddy Cool has cured me, and started running around. And that was Kim Fowley.
I don't know whether it's much point asking you if this is a musician or serial killer, because either way, you've probably worked with him.
Look like any musicians I know.
Educated.
Yeah, educated with a mortarboard and all that. No, I have to say killer. Definitely killer.
You're going to say serial killer?
Yeah.
That is husky-voiced wild child Janis Joplin.
She killed a lot of bottles.
Back to Kim Fowley for a second. As well as being a singer, songwriter, producer and the self-proclaimed mayor of Sunset Strip, he also claims to have discovered preteen pop sensations Hanson. Although to avoid the shame, he tells people he's a serial killer. The next round is called Substitute. One member of each team has to sing well-known songs, and their teammates have to guess what the songs are. But here's the catch. The singer must replace the lyrics with words from a text provided by me. Eddie, you'll be singing for Alan's team, and you'll be substituting the lyrics with words from the Bible. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Perfect.
Okay.
Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came on the earth, and Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives entered the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Pairs of clean and unclean animals.
Raindrops.
Keep falling
Yeah.
on my head.
Yes, it's raindrops keep falling on my head.
A champion named Goliath came out of the Philistine camp. He was over 9 feet tall, had a bronze helmet on his head. He wore a coat of scale on weighing 5,000 shekels. His spear shaft was like a weaver's rod, and its iron point weighed 600 shekels.
Take on me.
Take on Me by AHA. Well done.
I would never have done
No, that doesn't bode well, does it?
Not at all.
Come, let us sing for joy to the Lord. Let us shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song. For the Lord is the great God, the great King above all gods. In his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. The sea is his, for he made it. And his hands formed the dry land.
Wonderwall by Oasis.
It is indeed Wonderwall by Oasis. 3 points out of 3. Come and take your seat again. That was superb. Normally that's a really quite a nerve-wracking thing, but you've actually performed before Nelson Mandela at some point.
Oh yeah. I was doing a gig as part of a South African ensemble, and the only South African in the group had left after soundcheck to do another gig down the road, thinking he'd quickly do that and then come back in time for the President's Cup, which is what we were doing, a really huge gig. And so of course he didn't make it back in time, and the curtains went up, and I got to represent South Africa singing in Shangaan, playing a kalimba, which I'd never actually played in public.
What's a kalimba?
It's a thumb piano with little pieces of steel over a wooden soundboard and go ding 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 ding, and so now I'm just plucking randomly and singing in front of Nelson Mandela. So that was me representing South Africa, the whitest black South African ever. All I could see was Nelson Mandela going.
Angie, you'll be singing for Miss Team.
Yep.
And you'll be taking your lyrics from the Tirana 1600 Service and Repair Manual. There's the manual. There are your songs. Don't show the rest of your team. Ladies and gentlemen, Angie Hart. What about this, Miff? We'll get this one late.
Raise the engine bonnet and fit fender covers to both front fenders.
Oh, it's Shannon Knoll.
Disconnect
Drive.
the battery earth terminal from the battery.
It's not Kung Fu Fighting, is it?
It is indeed Kung Fu Fighting.
That's good, I was feeling
Probably
it.
the most confident answer you'll see all night.
The Trimatic transmission is a 3-speed automatic transmission unit consisting of a torque converter, compound planetary gear train with 3
Multi